Experts had long predicted that 2025 would mark a groundbreaking year for BRICS, with many fast-growing economies eager to join the powerful economic alliance. Now, just a few days into the new year, those predictions are becoming a reality. Russia has reported that a staggering 23 countries are waiting in line, keen to secure full membership in BRICS. Among them, Indonesia has already made history by becoming the first country to officially join BRICS as a full member in 2025. This significant development has set off a domino effect, raising many questions. How did Indonesia's membership come about? What advantages will it gain from being part of BRICS? And who are the other countries eyeing membership this year? Above all, what does this expansion mean for BRICS's ambitions to challenge Western economic dominance and its ongoing push for de-dollarization? In this video, we'll break down how BRICS is preparing to send seismic waves through the global economic landscape in 2025. January 1st, 2025, a historic moment for BRICS. The bloc, already representing 45% of the world's population and nearly 37% of global GDP, officially kicked off its expansion plans. Brazil, holding this year's presidency, wasted no time in making a bold move. It announced Indonesia's full membership, signaling a new era of growth and diversity for the alliance. Indonesia's inclusion is far from symbolic. It's a strategic powerhouse move. As Southeast Asia's largest economy and its most populous nation, Indonesia's membership fortifies BRICS's presence in a region traditionally dominated by Western powers, particularly the United States. This decision underscores BRICS's evolution into a platform for nations seeking to challenge the old global order and amplify their independent voices. Why Indonesia? Indonesia's membership is a game-changer for multiple reasons. Its geopolitical importance cannot be overstated. Located at the crossroads of critical global trade routes, Indonesia plays a vital role in connecting the Asia-Pacific region. It's also a key player in the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, offering BRICS unparalleled regional influence. But this decision wasn't just about location. It reflects a deeper shift in Indonesia's foreign policy. By joining BRICS, Indonesia aims to reduce its reliance on Western financial institutions and strengthen ties with emerging economies. This strategic alignment allows the nation to explore new opportunities for economic growth and assert its voice on the global stage. What does Indonesia bring to BRICS? With a GDP exceeding $1 trillion and a population nearing 280 million, Indonesia injects substantial economic power into the bloc. Its wealth of natural resources, ranging from energy reserves to minerals and agricultural products, makes it a vital contributor to global supply chains. By integrating into the BRICS trade network, Indonesia can leverage this platform to maximize its economic potential. For BRICS, Indonesia's addition signifies more than just numbers. It's a statement of intent. A demonstration that the alliance is broadening its horizons beyond Latin America and Asia to build a truly global economic powerhouse. Indonesia's presence reinforces BRICS's ambition to create a more balanced, multipolar world order. The bigger picture, BRICS in 2025, the inclusion of Indonesia is just the beginning. With 23 nations expressing interest in joining, BRICS is on the verge of a massive expansion. This growing membership signals a clear shift in global economic alliances, with more countries looking to move away from dollar dependency. This trend aligns with BRICS' long-standing goal of de-dollarization, challenging Western economic hegemony by promoting trade in local currencies. However, the West isn't sitting idly by. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has already hinted at imposing 100% tariffs in response to these developments, showcasing the geopolitical tension BRICS' rise continues to stir. The influence of BRICS is expanding rapidly, and its impact is no longer confined to its founding members or even its traditional spheres of operation. While Indonesia's recent inclusion in the bloc is a significant milestone, the story does not stop there. Beyond Indonesia, BRICS has garnered interest from 23 additional countries in 2025. These nations include Azerbaijan, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Burkina Faso, Cambodia, Chad, Colombia, the Republic of the Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Honduras, Laos, Kuwait, Morocco, Myanmar, Nicaragua, Pakistan, Palestine, Senegal, South Sudan, Sri Lanka, Syria, Venezuela, and Zimbabwe. This wave of applications underscores the growing appeal of BRICS as a formidable alternative to Western-dominated institutions such as the International Monetary Fund, IMF, the World Bank, and the G7. The appeal of BRICS. Many of these nations are drawn to BRICS's promise of equitable partnerships and its commitment to reducing dependency on the US dollar. For decades, the dominance of the dollar in global trade and finance has granted the United States substantial leverage over international economic systems. This reliance has often left other nations vulnerable to sanctions, currency volatility, and economic pressures that are beyond their control. BRICS, on the other hand, offers a vision of collaboration based on mutual respect and sovereignty, positioning itself as a platform for countries to assert greater control over their economic destinies, the shift toward de-dollarization. A cornerstone of BRICS' strategy is its push for de-dollarization, a concerted effort to shift global trade and financial transactions away from the US dollar and toward local currencies. This initiative has resonated strongly with countries that have historically been at the mercy of dollar-based economic systems. Nations like Venezuela and Nigeria, endowed with vast natural resources such as oil, see BRICS as an opportunity to leverage their assets without the constraints of US sanctions or the political and economic pressures tied to dollar dependency. De-dollarization is not just an abstract concept, it has tangible benefits. By using local currencies for trade, countries can reduce their exposure to currency fluctuations, strengthen their own economies, and insulate themselves from the ripple effects of US-imposed sanctions. For example, bilateral trade agreements within BRICS, such as those between Indonesia and China, can be conducted using the yuan and rupiah. This arrangement not only bypasses the dollar, but also fosters economic stability and deeper financial integration among member states. Indonesia's role in the BRICS mission. Indonesia's inclusion in BRICS significantly supports the bloc's mission. As a major exporter of energy and natural resources, Indonesia can play a pivotal role in facilitating trade within the bloc using non-dollar currencies. Consider the potential for collaboration with Russia. Indonesia's energy demands can be met by Russian exports, enabling a mutually beneficial arrangement. Russia can earn increased revenues, while Indonesia secures energy at discounted rates, all while strengthening its currency by conducting transactions in local denominations. This dynamic extends beyond Indonesia. For resource-rich countries like Nigeria and Venezuela, BRICS offers a framework to assert greater control over their natural wealth. By eliminating reliance on dollar-based systems, these nations can negotiate trade deals on more favorable terms and reinvest in their domestic economies without the specter of external interference. Addressing broader dissatisfaction. The growing interest in BRICS also reflects a broader dissatisfaction with the current global order. For decades, the dominance of Western-led financial institutions has left many nations grappling with debt, economic instability, and political interference. These institutions often operate under conditions that prioritize the interests of powerful economies, leaving smaller or developing nations in precarious positions. BRICS' inclusive vision, centered on cooperation, sovereignty, and mutual respect, presents a compelling alternative. Expanding influence and partnerships. BRICS' influence extends far beyond economic collaboration. The bloc's commitment to fostering equitable development has attracted nations from diverse regions, each with unique economic strengths and challenges. Countries like Cambodia, Laos, and Myanmar in Southeast Asia, or Burkina Faso and Senegal in Africa, see BRICS as a platform to amplify their voices on the global stage. These nations are eager to join an alliance that values their contributions and seeks to address their specific needs, rather than imposing one-size-fits-all solutions. Moreover, BRICS' emphasis on localized trade and finance aligns with the aspirations of many countries seeking to escape the cycles of dependency perpetuated by Western-led systems. By creating opportunities for direct trade and financial exchanges among member states, BRICS is setting the stage for a more balanced and inclusive global economy. Will BRICS accept all countries applying for membership? As of now, BRICS, the alliance of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, holds the authority to decide which countries it wants as new members. This selective strategy ensures that only nations with mutual interests and alignment with BRICS' goals are invited to join. While the interest of 23 countries applying for membership highlights BRICS' growing appeal, the bloc is adopting a measured approach to its expansion. Russian officials, including Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, have emphasized the importance of gradual, harmonized, and precise steps in admitting new members. This cautious strategy reflects an understanding that uncontrolled expansion could dilute BRICS' strategic focus, risking its ability to remain effective. Instead, the bloc is carefully selecting members based on key factors such as economic strength, regional influence, and alignment with its overarching goals. For instance, resource-rich nations like Venezuela and Nigeria could bolster BRICS' energy security, while strategically located countries like Pakistan and Morocco could extend the bloc's geopolitical influence. This cherry-picking approach ensures that new members bring tangible value to the alliance, strengthening its cohesion and its ability to achieve long-term objectives. Maintaining focus and avoiding conflicts. By selecting members who align with its vision, BRICS avoids becoming a sprawling coalition with conflicting priorities. This approach is critical, as the bloc positions itself as a unified force capable of challenging Western-dominated institutions and reshaping the global order. Brazil's strategic role in BRICS and Latin America. Brazil, as a founding member of BRICS and the largest economy in Latin America, plays a pivotal role in this strategy. Its presidency offers a transformative opportunity not only for the bloc, but also for Latin America, a region traditionally under significant U.S. influence. Brazil's leadership provides a bridge between BRICS and its Latin American neighbors, creating deeper economic and geopolitical ties. This moment is not just symbolic but represents a strategic pivot. Latin America's immense natural resources make the region invaluable to BRICS. Countries like Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, and Bolivia hold vast reserves of critical commodities such as oil, lithium, copper, and agricultural products. For example, Venezuela's significant oil reserves could support BRICS' efforts to reduce reliance on the US dollar, while Chile and Bolivia's lithium resources could enhance the bloc's dominance in renewable energy. Similarly, Argentina's agricultural and energy wealth aligns with BRICS' goals of reducing dependency on Western supply chains. A shift in Latin America's global position. The inclusion of Latin American nations in BRICS also carries immense geopolitical weight. For decades, Latin America has been considered the backyard of the United States, subject to economic and political interventions that often prioritized U.S. interests. BRICS offers an alternative model of cooperation, one based on mutual respect and equitable trade. This resonates with Latin American nations seeking greater sovereignty over their economies and resources. By joining BRICS, these countries gain access to new markets, investment opportunities, and funding from institutions like the New Development Bank. Unlike Western loans, these financial resources often come without political strings attached, making BRICS an attractive option. Strategically, Latin America's geographic position, with access to both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, enhances BRICS' trade routes and connectivity. Stronger ties between BRICS and Latin America could lead to the development of new trade corridors linking South America to Africa, Asia, and beyond, routes that bypass traditional Western-dominated trade systems. This connectivity aligns with BRICS' vision of a multipolar world, reducing reliance on traditional trade partners and fostering economic growth. What lies ahead for BRICS expansion? The potential expansion of BRICS isn't limited to the 23 countries currently showing interest. The bloc has its sights set on regions like Latin America, Asia, and Africa. By carefully selecting members who align with its vision, BRICS can strengthen its influence and achieve its objectives. But this raises a critical question. Should BRICS accept all countries that express interest, or should it remain selective? A broad expansion could risk the bloc's cohesion, while a selective approach ensures alignment and effectiveness. What do you think? Should BRICS open its doors to all interested nations, or carefully cherry-pick its members? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you'd like to stay updated on global politics, economics, and the rising influence of BRICS, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to ensure you never miss an update. We've also decided to bring you videos on topics that don't often get attention, like the politics, economy, and increasing power of Africa. If that excites you, like, share, and comment to support us. Until next time, stay tuned and thank you for watching.